Hello, internet. Right, my name's Ewan. I've tried to make a video a number of times and I can't seem to get it right because I never really have any direction. I just keep talking and thinking, yeah, it'll go somewhere good. I'll just keep chatting and chatting. Well, yeah, hi webcam, how are you doing? Like some coffee? No, anyway, I'm not actually trying to be really kind of random and goofy here, although I get that I'm being that way, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to keep talking and not stop, and so I can maybe do everything I've been doing in the previous times but in less time, so I actually get it. Not 26 minutes, yes, 26 friggin' minutes. I don't know how I talk for that long. I don't have that much to say. I just keep going. Like now, I'm not talking about anything. I just keep going. Stop it. Right. Okay. Alright. Few details about me, because everyone seems to be doing that on their first video. So right, few details about me. I used to work for National Australia Group, who own Clydesdale Bank and Yorkshire Bank and Great Western Bank in America and the Bank of, I don't know, Sweden or something. It's not Sweden, that's the first place to come to mind, but it's not Sweden. I don't know where it is, somewhere. And obviously the National Bank of Australia. And yeah, I worked for their ISA processing centre, and ISA being an individual savings account where you can put up to, at the moment, £3,000. Oh wait, 3,600, sorry, per tax year. Tax free, hey! Tax year running from 6th of April one year to the 5th of April the next year, wherein the new tax year begins on the 6th of April that year. Okay. Don't know why I went into so much detail about that, because I don't do it anymore. Quit my job in September to go to uni, where I now go, and I do computing science and mathematics and science fundamentals, and that is fundamentally difficult to say for some reason, even though it's not usually. Fundamentals. Yeah. Right, yeah, that's fun. Actually, it's oddly fun. The maths is really difficult to keep up with, because it's like, I've done higher and I did really well at higher, but I've not done advanced higher, so there's a lot of new stuff in this, and it's all coming at you at one time, sort of, and we're being given algebra and calculus, I think it's calculus, yeah, concurrently. So on like some days we'll be doing like sine and cosine stuff, and on other days we'll be doing I don't know what else. I can't even think of the split. I don't know. Polar form, maybe polar stuff. I don't know. Right, and that's annoying. And because we keep getting battered with like continuous assessment stuff, it's really difficult to actually study, and not because you know it's do the work and study, do the work and study, do the work and study. But I'm not actually working. I don't seem to be able to find time to study somehow. Although I do study, but not as much as I think I ought to. But then again, the amount I think I ought to is a brain exploding amount. Yes. Okay. What to say with this? I like all sorts of music. I mean, yeah, all sorts, like except for like R&B. I kinda get sucked into some R&B stuff. Like, I can't even think of what R&B is really. Like, R&B and rap are kind of the same thing to me. I don't know why, because they're not, but they just seem to fall into the same category. They imply the same thing to me, because I don't have an understanding of them. So the same things come to mind when people say rap as do R&B. My hair being really weird today. It's actually going up, whereas sometimes, well, normally I try to make it go kind of slanty. I said it. Poor hair. No, it's pretty bad, to be honest. It just kind of went this way today, and then by the time I noticed it had gone this way, 'cause I didn't look in a mirror for ages after I had to shower. By the time I looked at it, it was this way, and it was dry, and I couldn't have bothered going out of the bathroom and wet it and flatten it, and then kind of a bit to that way or that way. So I just thought, screw it, I'll have it actually spiked today, which I've never really had in my life. But one time when I was a very small child, my mum decided that she was going to do that to me in the hairdressers, and I apparently took a hissy fit. I can't remember this ever happening, but I can imagine I would take a hissy fit because I am like totally do not have anything change in my life ever. Very much set in my ways. If some kind of change is going to happen, often I feel that I can't handle it happening unless I'm instigating it, which is kind of wrong. But I don't exactly throw a hissy fit anymore, but I don't feel comfortable with things happening out with the strict regime that's been set. Whoever set it, doesn't matter who set it, as long as a regime has been set, then we must follow it. Not we must follow it, I must follow it. Other people can do what the hell they want, but I must follow it. Really like video games. Don't like books that much. Do like books, but don't read them. Pardon me. Yes, used to read books all the time when I was a child, and then I found that video games are a much more immediate pleasure. Not always having as much depth, but there's still a lot more. You just pick them up and there you are, as opposed to with a book, where you've kind of got the. Well, I always had to. If I was in the middle of a book, I'd get to that page and then I'd be trying to think of what happened beforehand. Because they're not like TV shows where it's like previously on whatever. Don't watch very much TV, do watch some, but not a lot. Watch things like Smallville and Stargate, Star Trek. I like comedy game shows like Walk the Week and 8 out of 10 Cats and Whose Line Is It Anyway, the US version, and so on. Big Fat Quiz of the Year is fantastic. Watched that last night again. 2006's very good, very good, very good, very good. Yes. Goth Detectives. Yes. Right. Religious fella me. Yes, Christian, Protestant, Church of Scotland. Do quite a lot of stuff in the church now. Don't really feel like I'm doing much for it, but I do a lot in it. I teach Sunday school. I have that tomorrow, and I haven't prepared for it, which is bad. I don't normally though. I used to prepare for it a week in advance, and I thought, you know what, for this, I'm a student, I need to do other things, I will do it on the Saturday night before the Sunday morning, or in some cases, on Sunday morning, without getting up any earlier, just do it on the Sunday morning. Right, this video's probably going for quite a long time, and unlike normal, I'm not just going to state that and keep going. I'm going to stop right here, and that's some information for me. I like loads of different kinds of, okay, I'll clarify on the kinds of music. I like swing, jazz, blues, some rock, punk, metal, general metal, not like the really hardcore, like thrash or death or anything like that. Like a power metal, I like a lot, like Dragon Force. Faith No More, Ramones, Sex Pistols, Chili Peppers, Sim41, Simple Plan, Fall Boy, to name but a few. Trying to be a bit of a bit Frank Sinatra. I think Midian should have won X Factor last year. Good day.